Governor, it looks like you're just flat out losing it.
What, the election? I know. I'm losing it really bad.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most hilarious instances when Bill Hader made other cast members break on Saturday Night Live.
You can't leave, you're on duty.
Watch me!
Number 20, Short-Term Memory Loss Theater. There's something about Bill Hader's laughter that's just infectious. And during the Short-Term Memory Loss Theater sketch, Fred Armisen was his latest victim.
Lose the jacket.
Sorry.
Take the jacket off.
Sorry.
Put it anywhere. Put it in. Would you drop it? Drop it. Just give it to me. Give it to me. Give me the jacket. Give me the jacket.
The sketch takes on quick memory loss, with Hader playing a doctor who claims to have found a cure through theater. As they cycle through the same lines over and over, Hader's genuine laughter begins to peek through, which creates a ripple effect that nudges Fred to break character ever so slightly.
Look at him angrily and say, what are you? What, you just gonna walk in here?
The audience's laughter only fuels the fire, creating that magical SNL moment where the fourth wall comes tumbling down as the performers enjoy the ridiculousness as much as we do.
Play's over. The play's over. Thank you. Bow. 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 Everybody bow. To you? Bow to me? Yes. Yes. Bow to me. Bow to me.
Number 19, The Californians. Stewart has cancer. The Californians remains one of SNL's most memorable recurring sketches, featuring exaggerated SoCal accents and an obsession with driving directions.
Stewart, why are you home so early?
I skipped Wilshire and took Beverly over to Santa Monica and took that all the way up.
In the Stewart Has Cancer installment, the soap opera parody reaches new heights of absurdity. When Fred Armisen's character Stewart walks in and begins detailing his complicated LA driving route, Bill Hader simply cannot keep it together.
Shit, get home! Get back on San Vicente, take it to the 10, then switch over to the 405 North and let it dump you out into Mulholland where you belong!
His braking sets off a chain reaction, with both Kristen, Wiig, and Armisen losing it as well. This just exemplifies why the Californians became such a fan favorite. The cast is clearly having as much fun as the audience.
Thank you, Aubrey, for bringing this wonderful California wine all the way from Santa Barbara County, California.
Well, aren't you gonna toast to me?
Number 18, Pippa Visits the Queen. Following the 2011 royal wedding, SNL crafted this gem where Fred Armisen plays Queen Elizabeth and Bill Hader appears as her husband, Prince Philip.
Grandmama, I'm sure you've read all the loose talk about Kate being with child, but we want to tell you that it's only rumor, and when we are expecting, you'll be the first to know.
Oh, well, thank you, William.
Of course, my grandboy.
The sketch centers around a visit from Kate Middleton, played by cast member Abby Elliott. What makes this sketch particularly memorable is the aggressive, uncouth portrayal of the normally dignified royals.
Don't know if you know this, not sure if you're aware, but this whole thing runs on lineage, don't it?
We've got a certain, what's the word, enter us and keeping it going, eh?
As Hader's Prince Philip hurls bizarre insults and makes inappropriate comments about Kate in an outrageous accent, Armisen's Queen Elizabeth encourages him with equally ridiculous statements. The comedic tension builds until both of them gang up on Elliot, causing her to slightly lose her composure.
Try a couple of, dirty movies.
I'm here to fix the tally, now let's bugger each other.
Oh, Your Majesty!
Get nasty, get in there, do it.
With such a relentless combined effort, it's a miracle Elliot didn't break into full-on laughter. Number 17, Coal Miners. Even in sketches that didn't make it to the live show, Bill Hader's comedic influence is palpable. In the Coal Miners bit, Hader plays a miner with an uncontrollable urge to spread rumors about everyone.
He's serving boneless pork to his wife. What are you getting at, LeVar?
I ain't getting at nothing except for my baby carrots.
His character describes increasingly preposterous scenarios with such conviction that the others seem to start taking them as truth. At one point, his subtle antics cause Kenan Thompson to break character with a barely noticeable but unmistakable smile.
Well, I play Kris Kringle for at the orphanage and let the orphans sit on my lap and ask me for things they'll never get. Are those some of the bad things you say about me?
While this wasn't a full-on comedic meltdown, it showcased how Hader's approach can permeate even the most low-key moments. The fact that this sketch was cut from the live show despite its quality is mind-boggling, though thankfully it lives on online for fans to enjoy.
We have to clean out this dirty mine shaft by evening.
That's what Rudy said you needed to do yours.
Oh no, LeVar went there.
Number 16. New Senator. When a new senator-elect appears on the Hill, he stirs up some interesting feelings among the long-tenured representatives.
It's hard to believe this one guy could jeopardize our entire legislative agenda.
Some pretty boy who drives a truck and showed his hiney and Cosmo.
And everyone's acting like he's the second coming of Douglas Fairbanks.
John Hamm plays Senator-elect Scott Brown, who accidentally walks into a meeting of some senior Congress members just as they are discussing him. His much-talked-about physical attractiveness leaves the different representatives with varying fantasies about him.
Hey there, Nancy. You're the Speaker of the House? Well, I hope you're a screamer in the bedroom. I want to introduce something to the floor. It's called your panties.
When it comes to Bill Hader's turn, he leaps from his seat and breaks into a jaunty dance number. Hader's outlandish dancing is sure to grab everyone's attention, but if you look closely, you can see Fred Armisen and Kristen Wiig breaking in the background.
All right, no, that's enough. We are representatives of the United States of America.
That's what you get when you put Bill Hader and Fred Armisen in the same sketch. Pure chaos. Number 15. Royal Family Doctor. Yet another moment of tomfoolery from the comedic tag team of Bill Hader and Fred Armisen.
Well, you may well know the protocol for having an audience with the Duchess, but there is an entirely different set of protocol when one has an audience with the royal...
I'm sorry, are you referring to the vagina?
The Royal Family Doctor sketch places Bill Hader in a hilariously uncomfortable position, playing the newly appointed personal physician to the British royal family, who struggles immensely under the pressure of his new role.
I'm sorry, must we call it the royal ahem?
Well, the only other acceptable terms that I know of is the governess, the kingmaker, her Downton Abbey.
He's meant to be a serious, if slightly overwhelmed professional, but the inherent awkwardness of the situation, especially when dealing with Fred Armisen's Queen Elizabeth, proves to be too much. Right at the end of the sketch, as Armisen leaps onto the chair, opens right up and stares intently at Hader, he can't help but break, which in turn causes Armisen to do the same.
What you waiting for? Get in there, will you?
Number 14. Weekend Update. Stefan on Autumn's Hottest Tips. Stefan was a fixture during the Seth Meyers era of Weekend Update, but he transitioned smoothly into appearing with Colin Jost and Michael Che. For the character's first appearance with the co-anchors, his reputation alone was enough to put them on edge. Hader arrives already struggling to keep a straight face, and immediately makes a suggestive joke.
How long have I been on anesthesia?
Oh, yeah, a lot has changed. You know, Colin and I host Weekend Update now, so.
One of each.
As Stefan begins listing his autumn hotspots, the descriptions spiral into increasingly elaborate nonsense. Hader's trademark tells kick in immediately. The squinting, the hand over the mouth, the barely suppressed laughter. And in the case of this particular installment, the recurrent appearance of a certain Dan Cortez.
This place has everything. Asbestos, lupus, the magazines at Supercuts. Dan Cortez.
As Hader stumbles through yet another line he clearly wasn't prepared for, he takes Michael Che down with him.
Stefan, is there something you want to tell us?
I'm pregnant.
Congratulations, everybody!
I'll let you know if we keep it.
Stefan, everybody!
Number 13. Firehouse Incident. The thing about Bill Hader's physical comedy is that it's just as surprising as it is hilarious. Just ask Adam Levine, who struggled to hold it in during the Firehouse Incident sketch.
Does anyone want to tell me why Jerry's talking to Rula?
Bryce, is it really that big of a deal?
Yeah, actually it is, Mario. She's only my ex-girlfriend.
This bit featured the cast as firefighters, with Hader playing yet another over-the-top character who has a score to settle with his colleague.
You make me sick! This is not how firefighters treat each other! Did you see Backdraft? You should be shunned! Shun him! Shun him!
The whole sketch builds up to the moment when Hader, trying to exit the room, unexpectedly launches himself onto the fire pole with exaggerated enthusiasm. His wild physicality is so contagious that it makes host Adam Levine break character and have to look away from the camera.
Bryce, you can't leave. You're on duty.
Watch me!
It's moments like these where Hader's fearless commitment to embodying a role literally electrifies the room. Number 12, Weekend Update, Rick Perry. When Bill Hader took the Weekend Update desk as Rick Perry, the Texas governor, his uncanny impersonation was so spot on, it had Seth Meyers breaking repeatedly.
So you're saying Herman Cain drugged you and now you can't remember anything?
Well, you know, I remember one thing. Right after Herman gave me the pizza, he leaned in and he whispered, "I touched all those ladies' boobies."
Hader's exaggerated vocal inflections, paired with his subtle facial tics, perfectly captured Perry's mannerisms. But it was the unexpected moments of physical comedy that made it hard for Hader himself and Meyers to stay serious.
Hola, Seth.
Hola?
Let me do your taxes.
The infamously goofy grins and twitching eyebrows that he brought to life elevated the moment to a new level, prompting Meyers to lose his concentration and chuckle uncontrollably. If Hader is on the Weekend Update desk, you just know a continuous series of laughs and giggles is in store.
You know, Governor, it's a long campaign. You'll be fine. Just don't worry about what people are saying about you. I'm sure you'll pull out of this with dignity and... Governor. All right, he's asleep.
Number 11, Herb Welch, Junior High School Report.
Now, Herb, walk us through what's happening at that school. Have all the students been evacuated?
I've got a guy. This is teacher Dan McClarty.
Bill Hader's portrayal of Herb Welch, the curmudgeonly, accident-prone local news reporter, often left audiences in stitches, but it was his fellow castmates who truly struggled to maintain composure. In this sketch, Welch reports live from a junior high school while Jason Sudeikis plays the in-studio anchor, trying desperately to get a coherent report from him. Right at the start, Welch simply scratches the surface of the report and attempts to move on. Sudeikis tries to get him to go back, but barely manages to get his entire line out.
Stay there a minute, okay? Does Dan know what caused the leak?
What?
Does Dan know what caused the leak?
I don't know what caused the jacket.
I know you don't, Herb.
As Welch, Hader employs his signature aggressive, slightly bewildered delivery, repeatedly hitting his subjects with the microphone, also bringing them very close to losing their composure.
Who are you?
I'm the principal here. My name is Ken Yee.
Bonsai, huh? Remember me?
No, Herb! Herb, no.
Number 10, Weekend Update, Stefan's Farewell. Who knew that a character send-off would be so emotional?
But I've met someone else, and he's a lot like you, except he likes me for me, and we are getting married. Bye, Seth Meyers.
The original ending to Stefan's arc is a dramatic conclusion for a beloved character. It's also a chance for Weekend Update host Seth Meyers and Bill Hader's character to finally come together as a couple.
Get ready for Anderson Cooper 360.
After a slew of quirky cameos from the likes of Anderson Cooper, the sketch leads toward a happy ending for the duo. The send-off ends in the studio as Hader and Meyers get choked up.
I love you, Stefon! For Weekend Update, we are Seth and Stefon Meyers. Good night!
It's one of the few times that they both break character for the sketch, but this time it's because they're bringing real emotions with them to the segment. Number 9, Weekend Update, James Carville on gun control. Turning into the political strategist, Bill Hader transforms James Carville into a cartoonish guest on Weekend Update. The character makes fun of his own appearance and even throws in some extra mannerisms for good measure.
I mean, if this guy can walk out of a gun store without answering some questions, something has gone wrong. I mean, they make me answer 5 questions at the deli.
It's fun to watch, but really hard to keep a straight face during the craziest moments. Seth Meyers easily breaks multiple times trying to keep Carville on track.
And don't get me wrong, Seth. I like ghosts.
You do? You like ghosts?
Yeah. My Grammy Carville is a ghost who never leaves my side. Ain't that right, Grammy?
Hader takes the role even further as he uses his surroundings and even brushes up against his co-star. Naturally, this gets Meyers giggling again in a great showcase for a hilarious performance.
And I'd sneak in.
Now, how would you sneak in?
Or I had Graham and Carville go through the mail slot and unlock the door from the other side. She's a ghost.
Number 8. Weekend Update, Seth's Farewell. As if to return the favor of sending Stefan off in style, Bill Hader came back in character to help celebrate Seth Meyers' final Weekend Update appearance.
A couple of friends wanted to stop by and say something.
The entire segment is filled with laughs, tears, and respect as multiple people show up to honor the longtime host. Hader, as Stefan, gets perhaps the largest reaction as everyone tries not to cry.
You're like the Sting of SNL.
Wait, why am I like the Sting of SNL?
Because it takes you 12 years to finish.
With the likes of Cecily Strong and Amy Poehler there to help, Hader gives his friend one last salute in the Stefan role. It's a moment that's less about laughs and more about the raw emotion of the scene.
Unlike a regular cable box, it goes down all the time.
Number 7. Kissing Family. Brecken brings his boyfriend home. For anyone that knows about this family, they'll likely remember how affectionate they are. This sketch is no different, as a reunion prompts lots of kisses and other ridiculous behavior.
Hey, pick on someone your own size. Get over here.
Fred Armisen's character tries to make a speech, but accidentally hits his scene partner Bill Hader with his hand. The mistake and Hader's reaction get Armisen to giggle as he tries to finish his monologue.
Loving everyone in the world.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay?
Right.
and that's important. Totally important.
With the laughter starting, it's almost impossible to recover for the remainder of the sketch. The last string of kisses makes the co-stars laugh again as they come face to face once more. Number 6. Weekend Update, Stefan on St. Patrick's Day. On certain occasions, Bill Hader has returned to host SNL and reprised his role as Stefan. This also means that he has new Weekend Update presenters to work alongside.
Connor, Percy, it's nice to be here.
Thank you, Stefan.
For this version of the sketch, the crazy correspondent bounces jokes off of Michael Che and Colin Jost. Roasting the two with off-color lines, the character makes them laugh with his absurd humor.
Moonlight, La La Land, you're both right.
Hader proves that he can also work with anyone while in the classic wardrobe and haircut. Making his co-stars chuckle at his odd club details, the comedian never ceases to make everyone around him happier.
Wait, isn't a closer look Seth's thing?
Oh, Seth and I are versatile. Some nights I do it and he's under the desk.
It's Stefan, everyone!
Number 5. Hollywood Dish with Scarlett Johansson. Making fun of press junkets, Hollywood Dish puts Bill Hader and Kristen Wiig together as a pair of eager journalists. They question Scarlett Johansson with a number of softball questions until they try to get more juicy details out of her.
It was magical. I want to do it all over again, you know? I'm sorry, is there something wrong? Oh, no, you're doing fine. We just don't want to ruin your audio.
Yeah, we can't make sounds when you talk.
With each question, the duo's reaction also becomes more and more crazy. This prompts Hader to do a spit take directly into Wiig's face. Naturally, this breaks her up before she has to deliver her next line.
I just don't watch a lot of reality television.
There's also a bowl on her head that makes it even harder for the comedian to keep her cool. Considering how messy this scene gets, it's not difficult to imagine that even a veteran would break under the circumstances.
You have great skin. What is your secret?
Number 4. Renaldo and Alexi. This might be the most famous train wreck from Bill Hader's time on the show.
Red wine. And you know what the label's saying?
Van Buren Estate?
yeah, Van Buren Estate. You got the same thing?
Yeah, I got the same thing from him.
Never making it to air, this dress rehearsal performance is a beautiful encapsulation of his chemistry with Fred Armisen. They both play doormen with outrageous accents that love to chat up the residents. When Armisen tries to tell a story, he starts to break down with laughter.
The light was just lighting up. So
Santa Claus was using his brain. You like that story?
This quickly derails the sketch and keeps both performers chuckling for most of the runtime. Hader does not fare well with his own Christmas tale either, almost breaking Vanessa Bayer along with his other scene partners. Even if there aren't a ton of jokes, there's definitely a wild energy that's contagious enough to get both guys to crack up.
The kids, they take him out into the sun, and Frosty's like, wait, no, I made it snow. Don't do this, I was good right here. And then he melts and he dies, the end.
Number 3, Girlfriend's Game Night. What should have been a normal game night turns into a wonderfully awkward discussion about pregnancy. You couldn't ask for a better premise, but somehow the writers make it even better with the inclusion of Bill Hader's character. The older man Horace has a wheelchair and seems to run into everything.
Oh, yeah.
My cards are terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Making for a beautiful disaster, the chair sets up an accidental gag where Hader backs into the table and his co-stars.
Slow, Horace.
The furniture and performers start moving across the set as they stifle their laughter. Hiding behind an amused Cecily Strong, Hader can't contain himself as he realizes his mistake.
You know what? You should be ashamed of yourselves.
Number 2, Weekend Update, Stefan on spring break. During his earliest years as Stefan, Bill Hader developed great chemistry with Weekend Update host Seth Meyers. This back and forth makes for some killer reactions from both performers.
If you liked Russell Crowe in Les Miserables, you might want to hear Jasper the Gorilla pass a kidney stone.
This place sounds fancy.
Trying to help people on spring break, the character goes off on some typically hilarious jokes that include a reference to the film Precious. Hader's reaction to the line is enough for him and Meyers to cover their mouths.
Based on the novel Push by Sapphire.
Considering that the words often get changed at the last minute, it's safe to assume that this helped to cause both comedians to lose it. It's also such a chaotic script that it's amazing they even make it through the segment without falling over laughing.
If you go with me, you can join my Five-Timers Club.
What do I have to do 5 times?
For Weekend Update, I'm the future Mrs. Stefan Meyers. Good night!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, The Californians, Karina Returns. In one of the most popular segments from his tenure on SNL, Bill Hader always shined as one of the soap stars on The Californians. He also found plenty of time to break and make others do the same.
What did I just see going on here?
I don't know, Stuart. I'm confused.
Starting with a ridiculous plot, this particular version concerns Kristen Wiig's character returning and revealing her true self. A series of crazy voices and pronunciations follow as Hader cannot keep it together. This sends his co-stars into a fit of laughter.
What if I'm just quiet?
Sid, get out of here! Just get on the 5, go up to Magic Mountain, get on Riddler's Revenge, and never get off!
Not only does Wiig lose it, but Fred Armisen also cracks under the absurdity of this story. The entire scene plays out like an inside joke with friends who can't stop giggling.
Well, I hope you're all enjoying your agave margaritas.
I met them with Well agave that I bought at the farmer's market at the Grove.
What's your favorite Bill Hader sketch of all time? Let us know in the comments below.